city hums a lullaby, so low, so sweet. Each cobblestone.
If you're planning a cozy Valentine's Day dinner at home and you love seafood, shrimp scampi with fettuccine is always a good option. It's light, flavorful, really easy to make. You're gonna start by seasoning your shrimp with some olive oil, garlic powder, salt, paprika, and black pepper. Mix it all together, set it aside, and then cook your pasta. I'm using fettuccine here. Just cook it in some really salty water. And of course, you'll need to save some of that pasta water for the sauce. Drain the pasta, set it aside, and start cooking your shrimp. Cook it on both sides. Remove it from the pan and and in that same pan, you'll need to make your scampi sauce. To the pan, add some butter, garlic, and red pepper flakes. You're gonna cook that together for about 30 seconds. Then pour in the white wine, allow it to simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes just so you can remove the alcohol flavor from it. Pour in the pasta water, the lemon juice, and the lemon zest. Then just add the fettuccine, shrimp, and extra butter back into the pan, toss it together, and you are ready to serve. Just garnish it with some Parmesan cheese and parsley. It's so delicious. The recipe's in the caption. Hope you enjoy.
Your body says yes, your mind says no. I probably should've listened from the get-go. Your expectations calling. Day turns, night turns, morning. Please don't fall in temptations. Please don't fall in temptations. A situation runs my mind. I'm living on borrowed time. This fixation isn't right. Just let me be clear, I'm still here. Are you mine for the taking? 'Cause I'm used to.
Yeah, me and the pork chop got a date. Oh, these look perfect. That's the one.
Lazy Lasagna ASMR.
Once you make this spaghetti, you will never make it any other way. It comes together in about 30 minutes and it is seriously the best spaghetti ever. The best part is you only need one pot to make it. You'll start out by browning 1 onion and 1 bell pepper in a skillet. Then you'll add in 1 pound of sweet Italian sausage and 1 pound of ground beef. You'll add in some Worcestershire sauce and the seasonings I have listed below. You'll mix this up so it's well combined, then add in your chicken broth and crushed tomatoes. Now you'll cover your sauce with a lid and bring it to a boil. I also added in a little bit of tomato paste, but if you don't have it, don't worry about it. After about 5 minutes, your sauce should be boiling and you can go ahead and add in your noodles. Now I do break my noodles in half because I have little kids, but if you don't want to break them in half, that's totally fine. I'll make sure to put a little reminder in the caption, but just make sure that you don't use the entire box of noodles. The recipe only has enough liquid for about 3/4 of the box of pasta. You'll reduce the heat about halfway while your noodles are cooking, and once they're fully cooked through, dinner's done. If you try this recipe out, let me know what you think. As always, make sure you check out my page and follow for more.
Someone tell me if I heard this correctly. You were just talking about needing some easier, healthy, budget-friendly sheet pan dinners to add to your rotation? Well, perfect timing then, because today's Easy Eat series is a super delicious sheet pan dinner. We are making buffalo chicken sweet potato nachos. I gotta admit, I was a little skeptical about using sweet potatoes for nachos. For a healthier option, these were pretty good. But what really stole the show was this buffalo chicken that we put over the roasted sweet potatoes. And something I like to do to add a little nutritional value is add in some grated zucchini. You can't taste it, but now you've got some hidden veggies with your dinner. Then to top it off, some mozzarella cheese and any toppings of your choice. You're gonna love it. You can find the whole recipe below. If you are looking for a budget-friendly, easy weeknight meal, then you have got to make this one skillet dish. This is the buffalo chicken version of the classic hamburger helper. So for all of my buffalo chicken fans, you are going to love this. Not to mention, this entire dish has almost 200 grams of protein. And if you're trying to hit those fiber goals, there's also plenty of hidden veggies. This was a home run for me and my husband, and it is also going to make the perfect meal prep. So give this one a try. You can find the whole recipe below.
When I make an appetizer for my whole family to share, I like keeping it fun and easy, and these orange chicken wonton nachos are just that. I start by frying the wonton wrappers until they're crispy. Then to make this recipe quick, I use Innovation orange chicken. Air fry the chicken until it's crispy, then I chop it up into smaller pieces and toss it in this delicious orange sauce. Now to balance out all the flavors, I like making a quick Asian coleslaw with homemade dressing, and then I start assembling my nachos. I start by adding the crispy wonton chips to the bottom of my dish, then I top it with the Asian slaw, the saucy orange chicken, drizzle on the sweet chili sauce, spicy mayo, garnished with green onion, cilantro, and sesame seeds. Simple, delicious. Hope you guys give this one a try and enjoy.
When I say this is my favorite breakfast, I 100% mean it. It's what my husband always requests for his birthday because we just love it so much. Growing up, my family would visit the cutest town in Mexico called Bucerias, and we would always go eat at the yummiest breakfast place that was owned by the sweetest lady. In fact, here's a picture of me and my friends with the owner on our senior trip back in 2017. It's the cutest place ever, and I would always order something that was similar to chorizo con papas, so that's my inspiration for this breakfast. I'm such a nostalgic person, so I love making dishes that remind me of somewhere I've been in the past. And I truly hope you really do make this because it is one of the best breakfasts you will ever have in your life. Take this as your sign to make these jalapeno poppers scalloped potatoes. What takes these to the next level is adding some Philadelphia cream cheese. It makes the potatoes extra creamy and gives this dish that classic jalapeno popper flavor. If you take these to your Easter brunch, everyone will be thanking you. Once you've thinly sliced your potatoes, saute your shallots, jalapenos, and garlic in some butter. Mix in some flour before adding some half and half. Once that comes to a gentle simmer, add in the Philadelphia cream cheese. Once it is melted, add in some shredded cheddar and mix until it's well incorporated. Be careful not to have the heat too high to prevent the cheese from curdling. Ladle some sauce into your casserole dish before adding a layer of potatoes. Then pour in some more sauce as well as some crispy bacon. Continue this layering process and top it off with some more shredded cheddar. Bake it first while it's covered, then uncover it and continue to bake until the cheese is nice and crispy. Top it off with chives and some more bacon. Comment down below and tell me what recipes you're making really good this spring.
I am not a baker by any means, but I can confidently say I think I possess one of the best chocolate chip cookie recipes that you will ever try. It's so simple, I don't even use an electric mixer, I just do everything by hand for an easier cleanup. Start by separately combining your dry ingredients, which is flour, baking soda, and salt. In another bowl, you're going to combine your butter, brown sugar, and vanilla. Once that's all incorporated together nicely, add in the eggs, and then we'll slowly add in our flour mixture. I do about a third of the flour mixture at a time just to make that incorporation process a little bit easier since I do it by hand. Lastly, add in your toppings. I typically go for a classic chocolate chip, but walnuts go really good in this recipe too. Spoon your cookies onto your baking sheet and bake at 375 for about 9 to 10 minutes depending on your oven. Just keep a close eye on them, and once there's about an inch of a pale center left in the cookie dough, you know they're ready to be pulled. Let them cool and enjoy.